welcome back for another book review. Today we're talking about this one. So this is How to Meditate with Crystals, Simple Ways to Change Your Life by Jolie DeMarco. Maybe that's how you're supposed to say it. Names again. So this is a fantastic book on the title of the book. So it's really great for meditation and for crystals. So there are several chapters of information just on meditation and on crystals and the connection between the two. There's also a variety of techniques for each of these things and again, how they relate to each other. It's a really good book on meditation and a really good book on crystals. The last part of the book has 33 different crystal meditations and techniques for you to go through, and it uses the techniques mentioned earlier in the book. It kind of puts it all together for the 33 crystals at the end of the book, and I thought it was a really good book. So I gave this one a 4 out of 5 star. So sometimes when we read a book, we read it in a time that you need it, and this book definitely happened to be that book. So as I was reading this book, I was really in a place of needing this kind of a book. I needed a book on crystals and a book on meditation in particular, and the vibe of this book just matched exactly what I was needing. And as I was reading it, there was just so many points that were just resonating instantly, and I'm like, I just love this book. It's one of those that I would love to eventually go through all of the exercises at the end of the book, go through each of the crystals. Now some of them I don't know how easily they are to get, out and about. I'm not usually a big one for buying a crystal for every little thing, and usually the ones that I do, they're ones that are multi-purposed. So you kind of have your standard 5 to 10 crystals that you use, and that's about it. But I'm also a huge fan of just found stones because I feel like they're just as valid. But there is something, of having a specific crystal that's the specific makeup, and they're really pretty. So I think if I wanted to do that, I would definitely be going to not necessarily the witchcraft shops, but more of a gem shop or a rock hound kind of a place, and gem fairs, because typically they're gonna be cheaper. Crystals can be really, really expensive. And so personally, I would be looking I feel like it's twice a year, maybe more, maybe less, but I feel like it's at least twice a year. Out here in Utah, there's at least a few different gem fairs. There's one big one that we've gone to a few different times. It's been a while. I think the last time we went was my mother-in-law was still alive. It's been a minute. But when we have gone, they've got actually I'm actually wearing it today. This is one that my mother-in-law picked out. I think it was one of the very last things she gave me. And I mean, granted, I didn't know her terribly long, just barely 2 years, and then she had passed away. So, but her and my now husband had picked this out for me. So it's amethyst with the chakra stones on it. And they got it at the gem fair. And we've gotten a tiger's eye heart with a little offering bowl that matched. There's really cute things that you can find there. And they aren't usually they've got expensive pieces, obviously. There's some that are thousands of dollars, but for the most part, your average rocks are going to be a little bit cheaper than if you try and find them at the local shops, just from our experience. Some shops are better than others for pricing, so just shop around a little bit, but again, pricing. So it's one of those that I would love to eventually buy this book and then make that a mission to connect with each of the stones. At the very least, maybe go through it with the ones that I already have, because we have a decent selection. Again, we inherited her rock collection. We just haven't gone through it yet. It's been 5 years. It's fine. But yeah, we still need to do that. And I'm sure I will find a majority of them. I just don't know how to identify most of them because I don't do a lot with rocks. I kind of pick my 3 or 4 to know, and that's about it. Maybe a little more than that, but still. So anyways, I would recommend this book to anyone who is ready to deep dive into meditation and crystals. Again, it's a bit of both for each of them, but I feel like if you're wanting a topic covered very well between those two, it's good either way. And so yeah, I'm excited to eventually work through this book at some point, but I would love to know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. As always, a huge thank you to my patrons. If you would like to support me and get access to exclusive content, it is patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I post every single day, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.